Jeff, your pants.
All right, so that's a pretty tough act to follow, huh? So those of you that don't know me, you should know that I'm actually really, really, really afraid of public speaking. I put on cold sweats, and it's like really, really tough for me. And those of you that do know me know that that is complete horse crap, and that this is all about me right now. I'm the only child. This is all about me. I'm just kidding. Obviously, we know.
I know it. I know.
No, but come on. We know this is all about Dave, and this is all about Dave and Emilee. Okay. It's not about Dave and Emilee. We all know it's actually just about Emilee. Right? And Emilee, you look absolutely gorgeous. On your shoulder.
Hey!
I'm just kidding, I would never do that to you on your wedding day. That's messed up. But we are planning to fill Dave's entire suit jacket full of deli ham. Speaking of Dave, it's tough for me to even call him Dave or David, because I've known Dave for the better part of a decade, and to me he'll always be DC. That's just how I know him, I'm sorry. So over that time of knowing Dave for more than a decade, I've seen a lot of sides of Dave. I mean, a lot of sides. And before you go letting your imaginations run wild, yes, that means I've seen him naked. You know what you got into. We used to be roommates. Back in our early 20s, and I have some stories. Oh, so many stories. So many stories. But I'm actually not going to tell those stories, and let me tell you why. Because of Emilee. That's why I'm not going to tell you those stories, because I would honestly love nothing more than to embarrass the crap out of this guy right now. I mean, actually, embarrassment, sarcasm, and light violence is probably the best way to describe how our friend circle interacts, with the exception of Marco, where it's also uncomfortable touching.
Take off your pants, Jeff.
Seriously.
Pants off.
No,
Pants.
stop. It's very weird, and I don't understand it. And by the way, the joke about the Cappy Cole, I feel like I have to explain that just for the benefit of our wedding party. It's a game we play called Meat Pocket, where we have to try and slide a piece of meat in each other's pockets, and Dave's very good at it. And then we yell, "Meat Pocket," and everybody laughs, and we have so much fun. I'm not going to tell you Dave's embarrassing stories, because I don't want to embarrass Emilee.
There's so many.
There's so many. I mean, here's a guy who used to come into my room at 2 a.m., and he would put a firecracker under a spaghetti pot. Yeah, imagine waking up to that. Here's also a guy who's got a sense of humor so dark that most of us at this table right here are sure he's on some sort of government watch list.
Oh, you weren't going to tell these stories.
I'm not telling these stories. But I think, here's the serious part. I think all of us that know Dave well, and have known him as long as I've known him, know that he's also the type of person who is always there for you. Always. He would drop anything for you, and I think every one of you that actually knows him knows that he would do that. And it's one of the reasons I'm proud to call him my best friend, is that he has always been there, dropped everything for me through thick and thin. So, Dave, I love you, man.
Love you too, buddy.
So, I think all of us also know that the best thing that's ever happened to this guy is sitting right next to him. Right? I mean, let's be real. Somehow, he got a gorgeous, sweet girl to put up with all the things that he does, and married to him now. Can you believe this? So for all of our sake, and for Dave's sake, let's just hope that the roofies just keep going. So I want to be serious for a moment just to wrap up this speech before we do our toast, and I hope you all indulge me. I'm a total hopeless romantic, so I need this moment. If we could all just turn our attention to Dave and Emilee, not in like a weird way, but like, let's be with them in like this really serious moment. This day is going to fly way past you. It's going to move so fast, and you're not going to have time to savor it. So I want, during my best man speech, for you really just to savor this. So Emilee, just turn and look at Dave, and Dave, look at your wife. And just savor this moment where you can really see that this is the woman that you love, this is the man that you love. Emilee, put your hand out. Dave, I want you to take her hand. Good. I want you to look at her hand. Good. Here we go. And I want you to look her in the eye, and this is the woman that you love. You're going to spend the rest of your life with her. And Emilee, I want you to cup his hands between yours. So you know that Dave, whenever you're down, she's there to support you. And Dave, if you look, you'll see that your hand is on top of hers. That's the last time you'll have the upper hand. So save it. So the happy couple.